because she put her name on the line and she said, I'll be the one to go testify that it cost me $3,000 a year as a student to get birth control. She's not ashamed. Why should she be made to feel ashamed? She put her name out there. It just starts with putting your name on the line. Patty Murray. She is, if you don't know, one of the most powerful women in the United States Senate. Do you know how it started? She was a mom. And she was really upset that they were going to cut preschool programs in her state in Washington. She went to her state legislator and to her school board. And one man, sometimes it always just takes one man, doesn't it? One man said to her, "You're just a mom in tennis shoes." She ran for the school board and won. Now she's the most powerful woman in the United States Senate. Sometimes, ladies, you just gotta beat them at their own game, right? Okay, next slide, please. So, here's the things about everyone I just talked about. Here's what makes them such powerful people. They all decided to put their name out there. They decided to run. This is another way that you can live a political life. You can run for office. You know, I don't know if everyone remembers this little group, because I think the Tea Party has gotten all the attention now, but do you remember this group called the Christian Coalition?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they started by running for a United States Senate?
No.
Christian Coalition was developed in the late 70s, early 80s by Pat Robertson and his friends. And where did they start?
School board.
School board, city council, state legislature. And then they came to power and they changed our lives forever with Newt Gingrich and the Contract on America. I call it Contract on America. So, find a position. Find it. What are you? Are you excited about school? Do you want to join the PTA? Something in your classroom not make you happy? Do you not want your child to have to do duck and cover on nuclear? Run for school board. Find something that you think you can win and be relatable to. Call your local political party. Call them and say, hey, what's going on in the next election? I think I'm a good candidate. I'd like to talk to you. And remember, you don't always have to agree with everything they say. I think it was really interesting that we sat here yesterday and the panel of every political party, I agreed with something that came out of everyone's mouth yesterday. And I think what Deb just said is, let them know you are the person for the job. No one's better than you. Go in there with confidence. If you believe in yourself, they will believe in you. And be authentic. This is my other part at the campaign school. Teaching candidates to be authentic. You can tell when someone is not being themselves. You can just tell. Think about the candidates that you've liked in the past. And think about what you liked about them or what you didn't like about them, right? So, do you think Richard Murdoch was being himself when he said he thinks, yes, rape is legitimate, Todd Akin? He was being himself. He was very authentic. Thing is, sometimes it works against you. That's the other thing. You have to be an authentic candidate. If you're authentic, you'll never disappoint yourself and you'll never disappoint voters. And now the next part is, it's voters, and that's when my reality check comes back. You have to win an election. You have to get people to vote for you. You have to be likable. You have to be credible. Next slide, please. So here's the thing. I want everyone in this room to raise your hands. Raise your hands. And I only want you to lower your hands when I say something that does not apply to you. Does everyone in this room have a history? If you don't, lower your hands. Does everyone in this room have friends? If you don't, lower your hands. Does every woman in this room have an opinion? Oh, look around the room, ladies. You are all qualified to run for office. Next slide, please. All right, we already said it. You are all ready to run. So I'm not going to leave here until I probably get some people who are going to run. Your background gives you the credibility to run for office. Think about it. I want everyone to think right now. My name is, I care about this. Everyone say it out loud. Ready? Fill in the blank. Go. My name is, I care about. That's your issue that you're going to run on. And you're going to tell me when I leave here today.